My name is Krista. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a short yoga practice today, so if you have blocks and you would like them, feel free to grab them, maybe a blanket if you would like. You don't need anything if you don't have or want it. And then just settle into the earth, maybe shimmying around a little bit. Once you're comfortable, close your eyes and deepen your breath. Feel the belly expand and feel it draw back. And feel the forehead soften, the jaw relax, and the breath deepen. Inhaling and exhaling. Settling your hips into the earth and just finding your way here. Nowhere else to be. Nothing else to do. Inhale, we're going to reach the hands to the sky. Maybe look to the sky, soften the shoulders, and then bring your left fingertips to the earth and reach that right hand over to the left. Draw your shoulder and hip back a bit more and soften the left shoulder a little bit more. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, bring your right hand behind you. Left hand to the right thigh, get a little taller, and spin the belly, the ribs, and the heart. Inhale, reach through center. And exhale, float your fingers to the earth. Let your heart come a little more forward. Soften the shoulders, the forehead, and the jaw relax. Inhale, reach back through center, and with your exhale, bring your hands through your heart. We're going to uncross the ankles, cross them the other direction, and then inhale, reach the hands to the sky. Bring your right fingertips to the earth. Left hand reaches over to the right. Soften the shoulder, and see if the right shoulder can soften even a little bit more also. Inhale, come back through center. And exhale, bring your left hand behind you, right hand to left thigh, get a little taller, and spin the belly, the ribs, and the heart. Feel the forehead and the jaw soften, the breath deepen. Inhale, back through center, and exhale, float your fingers to the earth. Let your heart press a little more forward, soften the shoulders. It might feel good to close the eyes, it might not. Inhale, reach back through center. Exhale, bring your hands through your heart. So we're going to come onto hands and knees. So you might unwind the legs again to roll over the ankles. And then come all the way to hands and knees. If you would like a blanket under your knees, feel free to place it there. You don't need one. And then feel the belly engage right here. We're going to feel, without moving your hands, the middle fingers are straight forward. And then the right hand is spinning right, the left hand is spinning left without actually moving. So the biceps come forward. I want you to engage your left butt muscle. Extend the right leg straight back, rotate the toes in and pull the belly in, and then reach that left hand forward and soften the shoulder. Get a little taller in the top of the head. Lower the left hand, lower the right knee. Extend the left leg straight back, rotate the toes in, and reach that right hand forward. Soften the shoulders. Feel the right butt muscle engage right here. And lower down. So continue in that movement. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to lower. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale to lower. One more time each side. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Feel the belly engage. We're grounding our hands into the earth, and then just gently step the feet back into your plank position. Feel, without moving your hands, like the right hand is spinning right, the left hand is spinning left, and then pull the belly in toward the spine and press up and back into your down dog. So you might adjust the feet a bit right here, you might not. And slowly bring the knees to the earth. We're going to grab our blocks and take them under the shoulders. And then I want you to step the right foot forward in between the blocks. Tuck the left toes and lift that left leg off the ground. Get a little taller in the top of the head. Inhale, straighten into that right leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale to straighten. And exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, gently bend. We're gonna bring the left knee to the ground and stack the left hip on top of the knee. So you will probably need to slide your right heel back a bit and then come all the way up to your knee. So from here, feel the core engage and we're gonna untuck the left toes, press the left knee into the earth and pull it forward, press the right foot into the earth and pull it back. So you'll feel the right quadricep and the left hamstring right here. Get a little taller. We're gonna slide the right hand across the base of the back, pull the belly in, reach the left hand up toward the ceiling, and tip that left hand over to the right without moving through the left hip. Nice deep breaths. And then inhale, come back through center, both hands to the sky. Float your hands to the earth. Tuck the left toe and lift the knee. And then adjust the legs as needed. Get light on your blocks and inhale, reach up. High crescent lunge. Soften the shoulders. See if you can sink your hips down a bit more. And then see if you can press that left hamstring back a little bit more. Beautiful. Inhale. Float your hands back down. Exhale, bring your left knee to the ground, right knee to the ground, and just move the blocks to the side. Plant your hands, feel the belly engage. Inhale, press the heart forward and lift the hips. Exhale, arch the spine toward the sky. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Spine comes back to neutral. Grab those blocks again. Step your left foot forward. Step your left foot forward and then tuck the right toes and lift the right leg off the ground. We're going to inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, heart toward leg. Straighten that left leg. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, pressing back. Inhaling and exhaling. And then come all the way forward, bend the right knee. So we're gonna walk the right hip back to stack on the knee, and then you might slide your left foot back a little bit more. Bring your hands to your hips. From here, I want you to untuck the right toes, press the foot into the earth, and pull that right knee forward. Pull the left foot back, so feel the left hamstring, the right quadricep. Hips are stabilizing. Feel the core engage. Slide the left hand across the base of the back, reach the right palm up, and tip over to the left. Your hips are super stable. Feel the belly pull in. Nice deep breaths. Inhale, reach back through center. Exhale, float your hands to the earth. Tuck your right toes and lift the knee. Adjust as needed. Inner thighs engage. Get light on those blocks, and then inhale, reach the hands. Soften the shoulders, sink the hips down a bit more, yeah. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see if you can sink a little bit more, might be a no. And then float your hands to the ground. Lower the right knee. Step the left foot back to meet the right. So this time, maybe hands stay on the blocks. And just circle those hips one direction. And the other direction. We're going to move the blanket out of the way. And from here, let's step the left foot forward, tuck the right toes, step the right foot up to meet the left. So we're going to come all the way to standing, and then I want you to face the long ways on the mat. Bring your blocks in front of your toes if you have them. So your feet are nice and wide, feet are parallel to each other, and then bring the left toes forward. Bring the right toes in just a bit. Bend that left knee, and I want you to take your hand right to your inner thigh and just press that inner thigh a little further away from you. And then lengthen the fingers away from you, soften the shoulders. Get a little taller, find that warrior two. Feel the fingers press even a little further and feel the belly pull in a bit more. Slide the right hand down the leg, spin the left palm up, and reach it toward the back of the room. Soften the shoulder. Feel the right quadricep pull up toward the hip. And then inhale, come back through center. Bring the left elbow to thigh, right arm reaches over the ear. Rotate the right ribs back. And then maybe look to the sky, maybe not. Inhale, come back through center. Straighten that left leg and pivot the foot. Take the hands to the hip creases and hinge forward. We're gonna grab those blocks or hands to the earth. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. And then exhale, bend the elbows. So you might keep hands on the blocks. You might walk the hands back toward your body. Soften the shoulders. Deepen the breath. Walk all the way back through center. We're gonna ground the right hand into the earth and spin the left hand up toward the sky. Feel your body rotate. Soften the shoulders, nice deep breaths. And then come back through center, ground the left hand, and spin the right hand up to the sky. Nice deep breaths. And back through center. Bend the knees, roll all the way up to standing. We're gonna bring the right toes back toward the back of the room, the left toes in a bit. Bend the knee, reach those arms long, soften the shoulders. Lengthen the fingers and get a little taller. And then feel the left quadricep pull up, feel the belly engage, lengthen the fingers away from each other. Yeah. Inhaling. Exhale, slide the right hand down the leg, spin the left hand on the leg, spin the right palm back, soften the shoulder. Come back through center. Bring the right elbow to thigh, reach that left arm over the ear, and then rotate the ribs back a bit more. Feel the right knee draw back a bit more. Inhale, come back through center, warrior two, straighten that leg. Pivot the foot. Take hands to the hip creases and hinge forward. So maybe hands to the blocks, maybe hands to the floor. You might drop your heart closer to your thighs. You might walk your hands in a little closer toward your heels. And then maybe just let that head hang. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly walk your hands back up to your blocks and heel toe your feet together. Let's move the blocks out of the way. Take hands to elbows and just let the spine sway side to side. Place the hands on the earth. Step your feet back to your down dog. Soften the shoulders and gently pedal the feet. Nice deep breaths. And then if it's okay in your hips today, we're gonna bring the right knee to the right wrist, the right foot to the left side of the mat, and then you're gonna scooch that left foot back as much as you can. Bring the knee to the earth. You might grab a block or a blanket for under the right hip. You might stay right here in your pigeon. Perhaps bring a block to the ground and elbows to the block. Or maybe fold all the way over that leg. I want you to make sure you don't feel like you're pulling on the hip. And then let the shoulders soften. Maybe the eyes close. Maybe you get a little lower to the ground as you go along. And feel the breath deepen. Feel the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Inhaling and exhaling. then slowly walk your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes and lift the knee and pull the belly in a lot. Step the right foot back and just pedal the feet. And then carefully bring the left foot to the left wrist. The left knee to the left wrist. The left foot comes to the right side of the mat. You might grab that blanket, you might not. Tuck the right toes, bring the knee back, and then lower the knee to the earth. You might stay right here. Elbows may come to the block. They may come to the floor. And soften the shoulders. It might feel good to take that block under your forehead if you have one. And feel the breath deepen. Inhaling. Exhaling. And feel the jaw relax. And feel the breath deepen. And slowly, slowly walk your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift the right knee. Step the left foot back to meet the right and pedal the feet. And then bring the knees to the earth. Take the knees wide and the toes together and then sink into your child's pose right here. Feel the breath deepen. Come up into hands and knees. Bring your hips to one side and swing the legs forward, please. And then have a block handy if you have one. Roll onto your spine. We're going to take that block right in between the thighs. I want you to walk the shoulder blades in a little closer together. Feel the butt muscles and the hamstrings engage, and inhale, lift the hips up toward the ceiling. So you might walk those shoulder blades a little closer, and then I want you to really feel that inner thigh engagement. So feel the inner thigh squeeze into that block. See if you can lift the hips a little higher. And then slowly lower all the way down. We're going to take the block out. Just put it to the side. Walk the shoulder blades in again. I want you to feel that quality of engagement again. So the butt muscles, the hamstrings engage. Lift your hips and feel like you're squeezing that block again. And then interlace the fingers if it feels okay. Walk the shoulders a little closer. Press the pinkies into the earth. Lift the hips up a little higher and really feel that inner thigh engagement, that squeeze. And slowly release the hands. Lower your hips one vertebrae at a time. Draw the knees in, give them a little hug, and let's find a circle in your knees, one direction. And the other direction. And then take a roll all the way to your left side. Stack the knees and the hips, let the right shoulder open. Do you need something under your right shoulder, in between your knees, or under your knees? Feel the breath deepen. And slowly bring the knees into the body, give them a little hug and a little sway. And take a roll to your right side, stacking knees and hips, letting your left shoulder open into your twist, closing into the eyes. slowly come back through center. Give the knees a little hug, a little sway. And then lower arms and legs for your Shavasana. So maybe moving anything out of the way that needs to be moved. And then closing the eyes. And deepening the breath. And feel the belly expand and draw back. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly, slowly wiggle fingers and toes. We're going to gently walk the feet in toward the body. And take a gentle roll to your right. Spend a few breaths here. And then press all the way up to your seat when you're ready. So would it feel good to just take a seat on something? And close into the eyes, bringing hands to the heart. Bringing to hands, bringing to heart something that you are grateful for. Honoring that gratitude by carrying it with you into your day, into your week. The light in me sees the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.